son. Where'd you find those?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. My name is Sam Sobi. Before we get into the video, I want to talk to you really quick about the company Line, L-Y-N. This is no shameless promotion. This is no plug. I'm really good buddies with the owner of this company, and he makes a really awesome product. So this afternoon, I relined all my panfish setups. I got braid on some, fluorocarbon on others, and the best way I find to do that is just buying bulk spools. My buddy's company offers really affordable prices on his bulk spools. I think in braid, he has like 3-pound and 7-pound, and in mono and fluorocarbon he has 3, 5, and 7 pounds. So basically the offer I have for you guys is 40% off the bulk spools from Line. So basically head on over to his website. I'll link everything down below in the description. Type in the code SOBI40 and get 40% off these bulk spool and lines. Spool them all up. Either way, thank you guys so much. Also, huge shout out to my buddy that owns this company. He just had a kid like yesterday, so go over there, support my buddy. He just had a baby, and yeah, get yourself some lines. So I appreciate you guys. Let's head on over to the video. Yeah, that's right. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. Today, I have the pleasure of sharing the boat with the infamous, most diabolical pan fisherman in the world, my guy, Augie Isaacson. Augie's one of my best buddies, and he's an extremely dialed pan fisherman. We're going out in his boat today on his bite. Talk to me about some of the monster crappies we're going after. Ooh. And kind of the special time that we're in right now being spring.
Yeah, I mean, the weather is not stable at this time of the year. I mean, we had probably 2 days ago it was 40 degrees, and now it's almost 70 degrees. So this is gonna be the last nice day to fish, but we went out there last night and found the warmest water in the lake, and that's kind of what you want to do at this time of the year. If you find the warmest water, you're going to find the fish, and that's what we did. Went to the north side of the lake, and lo and behold, 13 inches. So hopefully it we can you know, do the same thing as we did last night. So
yes, dude, monster crappies, monster crappies. If you guys have seen any of my videos from last summer, you'll know this boat actually looks a lot like the Red Rocket. It's about the same dimensions and size, except it's not red. What should we call this sucker?
I have no idea. Black licorice.
Black Betty.
Black Betty.
Besides Augie, we're with Stephanie today. She's usually good for like all the big fish. So
first time out, I'm excited.
First time open water fishing this year.
First time open water fishing this year.
All right. Enough talking, enough jibber jabbering. Let's get to the lake and catch some monster freaking crappies. Stick with me, stay tuned. You won't be pissed. Before I even had my GoPro on.
Insane. Wasn't even, I was talking to you about the depth. We just changed it. Before you've even gotten your GoPro on, this happens.
Oh my goodness. That is a huge crappie. Oh my goodness. Do you have a tape on you? Yes, I do.
Yeah, he does.
Here.
That is crazy.
Here, use that tape.
Oh,
oh my goodness, are you kidding?
Can you,
yeah, I can. No, just pull it up.
Yeah, try that.
Did you cast this?
Oh my goodness.
No, it wasn't even that far.
How long?
Okay, hold on. Tail up here.
Oh yeah, that's a 13-incher all day. That's huge. Should we put them in the box
Tail.
and get some pictures? Yeah.
So, we're gonna put this guy in the live well, just so we can get some pictures at the end of the night, but what a way to start off, right?
Nice job.
Nice fish.
Nice job.
There we go, the first one.
Alrighty, we just stopped at the spot. I'm literally getting cameras out and everything like that, and Stephanie pulls up a freaking horse right away. Of course, weird, she's catching the biggest fish, but that's just kind of standard. If you guys watch any of the winter videos, you kind of know the whole song and dance when she's in the boat or on the ice. So yeah, kind of the same thing she's doing. That's I mean, she caught a horse, so a little bit of bobber, 4 feet down. I got 2 little split shots and a tiny little mini mite jig, just a little white plastic, pink head. We kind of moved into the shallows here. Augie's been fishing out here and kind of following these fish ever since late ice, and a lot of times these crappies will move from the basin up into these shallows. With this water starting to warm, they're going to eat a whole bunch before they go up and spawn. So we're just trying to intercept them while they're really hungry right now, and obviously really, really big. So enough messing around, enough horsing around. I need to get out there before Stephanie literally catches all these freaking big fish. And I don't know if I said it before in the intro, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but we're out here for giant crappies. We're not looking out here to harvest. We're not looking to have a fish fry. We're here to catch giant crappies and release them back to the resource so they can go up and spawn, keep those good big genetics in the lake. I'm fired up. Tossing that cork out there, popping a couple times, slowly reeling it, stopping it. It's been pretty calm today, so it could be finicky.
What was never done before. Drop the curtain. Drop the curtain.
Alrighty guys, we fan casted quite a bit, no other bites. We're gonna kind of stay mobile. Augie's gonna kind of work us in from like this 7 to 8 foot area into like more of a 4 or 5 foot area. All fan casting. That's why it's kind of nice to have multiple people in the boat, because we can all just kind of chuck around until we find the school.
And goodbye.
Man, absolutely beautiful evening. Not a lot of luck for us, but today was like the first warm day in the upper Midwest. It really felt like spring today. Stephanie took the cake with one giant 13-inch crappie, really tall too, and Augie and myself got the big old skunk. But that happens. Either way, gorgeous night. Gonna head back to the garage now and yeah, probably just organize a whole bunch of tackle. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that is never fun, getting your butt kicked in fishing. A couple things went on tonight that we really didn't explain. So before we went out fishing, we made like a $5 bet between myself, Augie, Stephanie, and Brok. Like biggest fish, $5, winner takes all. And it just seems like during this quarantine time, we've just been betting money. We've been betting on everything. We've been betting on, I don't know, rock, paper, scissors. We've been playing a lot of games of cribbage recently during quarantine. I don't know if you guys have been playing a lot of cards, but it just seems like if Brok, Augie, and Stephanie are in the picture, it's just there's some sort of competition and bet going on. So tonight, I caught nothing, Augie caught nothing, and Steph caught one giant crappie, and Brok basically did not catch anything either. So Steph wins again. 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 She legitimately wins at everything. I have lost more money to Steph, Brok, and Augie during this quarantine time than I would probably lose on just like a casual vacation to Vegas. It's been a lot of cards and it's been a lot of losing on my end. So we're back now. Fishing was tough. Crappies in the springtime can be extremely temperamental to the weather. This is not an excuse. Obviously, we did not get on them, but it seems like the day before, Augie went out and he just crushed them. He crushed a bunch of 13, 14, 15-inch crappies, kind of around the same general area. And the difference between 2 days ago and tonight was it was a lot more overcast and the wind was blowing into this bay. And he found 50-degree water temperatures. If you can find extremely warm temps here in the spring right after that ice gets off, you're like a shoe-in to smack around some crappies. So we went back to that same area today that he smoked them in, and we only found 48-degree water temperatures, which is weird because it was like 65 degrees today, no wind. You'd think it'd be warmer, but I think that wind had everything to do with it. The wind was pushing in the warm water, and those fish were comfortable with a little bit of wind there, and they were chewing. And tonight, I think they're a little bit more scattered, and maybe they pushed out a little deeper because that water temperature did actually drop. So, I don't know. We'll definitely have to give it another shot. But moving forward from tonight's fishing, I've got some exciting news. Now, the exciting news isn't like extremely exciting, but to me it's exciting because I've just felt naked for like the past 2 months. I don't know if you can see right here, but I got it back, boys. I got all my bass rods back. I got my bass tackle back. The only issue I have is I still feel scattered and all over the place. Some of this tackle is like organized for fishing in Florida. That was the last tournament I had down at the Bassmaster Open as a co-angler with my buddy Greg and Joel. So I've got everything dialed if I was to fish in Florida, but I'm nowhere near Florida. So yeah, I need to get dialed in for fishing in the upper Midwest. I'm excited for bass fishing in the spring. Like I just need to get dialed, get focused in, probably get more jerk baits, maybe get some more jigs, maybe get some more crankbaits, and probably some more terminal tackle, that being like hooks, weights, stuff like that. Either way, I just don't feel organized for spring. I'm gonna get the boat out here soon, and when the boat is ready, I need to be ready too. So I definitely need to organize my line situation here. I just ordered a whole bunch of line for pan fishing, but now I probably need to order a whole bunch of line for bass fishing. As far as reels go, I've got everything weird under the sun, and most of them are extremely old. I've got old Abu Garcias, Daiwas, Shimano's, Cast Kings, and to be honest, I haven't found one that I extremely love. I feel like I really like Shimano's and Daiwas. Cast King is a good reel for the price. I used to absolutely love Lew's reels back in the day, but I feel like they've kind of gone downhill, and that's not a shot at Lew's. I feel like all reels in general, they're making them with a lot cheaper parts, and they just don't hold up as well as they did maybe 5 years ago. So if you guys have suggestions with reels or a certain one that came out this year that you really love or anything like that, let me know, because I'm not really true to one brand or anything like that. I'd like to find one that I really love though. All right, now that reels and line are kind of at least taken out and looked at, I need to open this up and kind of take a look at some of that tackle. And then maybe, just maybe, go up and grab some of that and potentially organize that, because this is all like random bass tackle and random stuff. This just stuff. It's just too much stuff. Question though, can you really ever have too much fishing stuff? So the whole deal with me like consolidating my tackle before that Florida tournament is I would like pack things that I thought I only needed, which in turn turned everything into like a big giant mess. And what I mean by that is like I've got boxes that have like a small amount of crankbaits, some frogs, some chatterbaits, some jigs. Then I've got other boxes that have like some jerk baits, some crankbaits, some jigs, some wild hard baits. I need my tackle boxes to be like, these are just chatterbaits, these are just jigs, these are all Rapala crankbaits, these are all like, that would be ideal. That's my goal. Now you guys at least know what I'm trying to do. And as far as tackle boxes go, I need to get new tackle boxes. Half of them are like old crummy Gander Mountain ones, and they've got holes in the bottom of them, and they don't keep water out or anything like that. I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to get organized, and I kind of need your guys' help on what I should buy next, because I want to spend my money wisely, obviously. I want to get nice tackle boxes for a good price, something that'll keep water out, but I don't exactly know which one I like the best. Alrighty, so I haven't even tackled any of the stuff up there, and you can see I've basically made no progress here. I don't even know. Kind of hours of playing around here with my tackle. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I'll organize some and I'll move this tackle, and I'm basically just moving it all over, and I don't really know if I'm ever making any progress. I feel like I'm a kid cleaning his room, and I don't really clean it. I'm moving stuff in the room to different sides of the room. I don't know. Either way, I got a lot more work to do out here. I think I'm probably gonna set the camera down and really dial this in. Big things coming on the channel. Within this week, probably, I'll be able to get my boat out. And there's some big news there, really big news. I'm not gonna tell you anything about the Red Rocket, but yeah, I promise you, the boat is coming out soon, within the week. So that's all I really have for you guys. If you could, comment down below, like I said, your favorite reels, your favorite tackle boxes, some of your favorite baits you're excited about for spring bass fishing, and just spring fishing in general, because I'm open to suggestions, and I'm ready to pull the trigger on some new gear. Besides that, like we talked about in the beginning of the video, make sure you go check out Line. Use code SOBI40 to get 40% off all bulk spools. Respool your panfish setups, and yeah, get dialed in for this spring. Oh, and I don't know if I talked to you or not, but this is kind of a new rod I've been trying out. This is the Caden series. This is a 700 SF. Basically, this is their panfish trout, really light setup. Dobbins makes a bunch of bass fishing rods, which I love. Overall, I'm very excited for the summer. I'm just getting everything organized and ready to hit the ground running. Hopefully you and your families are staying safe, staying healthy, and still social distancing yourself kind of in this crazy time. So either way, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. I guess there's nothing left to be said than stay tuned. And as always, let the adventure begin. See ya. Also, besides fishing stuff, if you guys have card games, board games, any games you've been playing with your family kind of during this quarantine time, please comment them down below, let me know. We've played a lot of cribbage, and I have lost so much money. So a new card game would be appreciated. Something just something new. Okay.
Move ahead, oh my pretty babe. Something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead. Oh my pretty babe.